Archangel Michael says, tonight, the heavens are stirring, and a deep spiritual shift is about to touch your life. The person you've been spiritually tied to, the one whose name silently lingers in your heart, is carrying a heavy storm of loneliness. Their hands tremble with the urge to reach for you, their lips whisper your name in silence, and the universe is pushing them toward a single moment, a call that will change everything. They are sitting in a dimly lit room right now, staring at their phone, wondering if they should finally dial your number. Memories of you flood their mind like waves crashing against a worn shore. Each thought pierces their chest with longing, and they realize there's only one soul who can lift this unbearable weight, you. The angels have seen their sleepless nights and restless days. They have watched tears fall silently from eyes that once held joy but now glisten with pain. Archangel Michael says this person is spiritually breaking under the weight of everything left unsaid, and the divine realm will not let them remain silent for much longer. Destiny has begun to stir. There's a divine alignment happening, pulling both your souls closer than you've ever been in recent times. Every spiritual force in heaven is orchestrating a path to make this call happen, because without it, they fear they'll lose you forever. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They've been seeing signs, feeling a pull they cannot explain. Each night, they dream of your face, your laughter echoing in a space they thought was empty. When they wake, the ache is stronger, and they know they can't go on pretending they don't need you. Your name shows up in places that make no sense, on screens, in random conversations, even in music lyrics. It's as if the universe is screaming for them to reach out. They clutch their phone tightly, scrolling through your past messages, each word reminding them of what they've been missing. Archangel Michael says that divine timing is now in motion. For weeks, angels have whispered into their heart, urging them to call, to speak, to break the chains of silence. Soon, their courage will burst through the fear that's been holding them captive. When the call comes, it won't be ordinary, it will be soaked with raw emotion, unspoken truths, and the sound of a heart finally breaking free. This is not just a call, it's a spiritual reconnection designed by heaven itself to mend what's been fractured. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There is something they've been holding back, a truth locked deep within. It burns in their chest like a fire, and every day it grows hotter, impossible to ignore. They know they cannot face another sunrise without telling you what has been haunting them. You've been feeling a strange heaviness lately, sensing their thoughts without even speaking to them. That's because the spiritual bond between you both is alive and unbroken, no matter the time or distance. Your soul hears their silent cries even when the world is quiet. The heavens are aligning moments in your life to prepare you for this call. Random feelings of anticipation, sudden urges to check your phone, or the strange sense that someone is thinking of you, these are not coincidences. They are divine warnings that something life-changing is near. Archangel Michael says when their voice reaches you, you'll feel it in your soul before you even hear a word. It will be like a floodgate bursting open, releasing emotions neither of you can control. That moment will mark the beginning of something destiny has been writing all along. Type Amen to get blessing 555. For so long, this person has carried guilt for leaving things unsaid. They've replayed your last conversation 1,000 times in their mind, wishing they had spoken from their heart. That regret has become a shadow that follows them everywhere they go. Loneliness clings to them like a second skin. Even in a room full of people, their heart feels empty because it's searching for only one presence, you. Nothing they've tried has erased this ache, and no distraction has numbed the yearning for your voice. There was a moment recently when they almost called you, but fear stopped them. Their thumb hovered over your name on their screen, their heart racing, their mind filled with 1,000 doubts. Heaven saw this moment and decided it can't be delayed any longer. Archangel Michael says the angels have begun guiding their every step toward you. Whether it's a sudden reminder, a dream, or a sign they can't ignore, every force is pushing them to finally make the move they've been resisting. Type Amen to get blessing 666. This upcoming call is not just about conversation, it's about healing old wounds that have silently grown between you. The distance, the misunderstandings, the silence, all of it will be shattered in one divine moment of connection. You might notice unusual feelings right before it happens. A sudden chill, a burst of warmth in your chest, or a ringing in your ears. These are spiritual signals from your guardian angels. They're preparing you to be calm, ready, and open-hearted when the call comes. The words you'll hear will be raw, unpolished, but undeniably true. They'll speak with a trembling voice, admitting how much they've missed you, how life has been incomplete without your presence. This will not be a casual chat. It will be the moment your destiny shifts. Archangel Michael says you must not reject this divine attempt at reconnection. Heaven has worked tirelessly to bring this moment to life, and ignoring it would go against the plan written for both your souls. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The loneliness they feel is not just emotional, it's spiritual. Their soul has been calling out to yours in silence, begging for mercy, craving forgiveness, seeking love once more. Each day without you has felt like a year trapped in darkness. You will feel a strange peace wash over you soon, even before the call arrives. This is Heaven's way of comforting you, making sure you are not overwhelmed when it finally happens. That peace will remind you that this is not just coincidence, it is divine alignment. Archangel Michael says your connection has survived storms that would have destroyed most bonds. Despite everything that's happened, Heaven never allowed the thread between your souls to be cut. That's why this call is destined to happen. It's Heaven's final act to bring you back together. When you hear their voice again, every hidden emotion will resurface. Memories will return like whispers of the past, and for a moment, it will feel like no time has passed at all. That is the power of a bond blessed by angels. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says the heavens are moving faster now, rearranging events in their life so that nothing can stop them from calling you. Each day, their resistance weakens, and the pull toward you grows stronger. The energy around you both is buzzing, vibrating with anticipation of this destined moment. They've been quietly battling emotions they don't show anyone. To others, they smile and pretend they're fine, but when the night comes, loneliness crashes over them like an unrelenting wave. Deep inside, they know you're the only person who can truly understand their pain. Your name has been echoing in their mind constantly. It shows up in dreams, on the lips of strangers, and even in unexpected messages or songs that seem to follow them wherever they go. Every sign feels like a divine push to finally reach out to you. Archangel Michael says, this call will come during a moment when you least expect it. It could be late at night, or while you're busy, but heaven will ensure that you are ready to pick it up, because this moment has been written in your destiny long before you were born. Type Amen to get blessing 999. For weeks now, they've been rehearsing what they want to say to you. They've typed messages and deleted them, dialed your number only to hang up before the call connected. Fear has gripped them, but heaven is now giving them courage they've never felt before. Angels have been whispering guidance into their dreams, showing them visions of what life could be like if they reconcile with you. They wake with tears in their eyes, realizing that happiness lies on the other end of that one phone call. The universe has removed obstacles that once stood in their way. People who discouraged them from reaching out have started to fade from their life, and situations are aligning perfectly to lead them to this moment of truth. Archangel Michael says, "This is not just a call, it is a spiritual release. Chains of silence will be broken, and both your hearts will finally feel the warmth of connection that has been denied for too long." Type Amen to get blessing 111. Their feelings have been building like a storm inside their chest. Each time they think of you, their heartbeat races, and they are overwhelmed by memories of your laughter, your voice, your touch. This longing has grown unbearable, leaving them no choice but to act. Even in their busy moments, their mind drifts to you. In meetings, while driving, even in conversations with others, there's a persistent whisper in their heart telling them, you need to call them now before it's too late. Heaven has heard their silent pleas. Angels have watched as they paced their room, torn between pride and the desperate need to reconnect. Tonight, they will reach a breaking point, and when that happens, nothing will hold them back. Archangel Michael says, when that call comes, you will feel a sudden warmth in your hands, as if heaven itself is holding them. That's how you'll know this is not just another ordinary moment, it's the miracle you've been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 222. This call will bring clarity to questions that have haunted you. Things you never understood, moments that left you broken, they will finally be explained with honesty you thought you'd never hear. This truth will free your heart. For too long, fear and misunderstanding have clouded your connection. But now, divine light is piercing through the darkness, revealing a path toward reconciliation. This moment is not a coincidence, it's heaven's answer to your silent prayers. As the phone rings, you'll feel an invisible force calming your heart. Even before you pick up, you'll know this call is safe, it's meant for you, and it carries the power to heal old scars. Archangel Michael says, heaven has watched you endure sleepless nights wondering if they still think about you. This call will prove that not only do they think of you, they've never stopped loving you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says their soul has been wrestling with a decision for far too long. Each moment they delayed, their heart grew heavier, their spirit more restless. Heaven has reached a point where divine intervention is unavoidable, this call must happen. They've been guided by unseen forces to places and memories that remind them of you. Walking past familiar streets, hearing a song you both loved, or smelling something that brings you instantly to mind, it all feels like the universe whispering, you belong together. Sleepless nights have become their normal routine. As they lay in bed, they stare into the darkness, imagining how it would feel to hear your voice again. That yearning is growing stronger with every passing hour, and the moment of surrender is near. Archangel Michael says when they finally make this call, it won't just be about reconnecting, it will be a pouring out of everything their heart has been storing in silence. This conversation will mend broken bridges and reignite a bond heaven never allowed to die. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your own spirit has been sensing this shift. Random chills, sudden waves of emotion, and the feeling that someone is spiritually calling out to you are all signs that the divine plan is moving. These are not coincidences, they're heavenly alerts. Even the angels assigned to protect you have been stirring, preparing your energy to receive this long-awaited call. They know how important it is for you to be emotionally ready when destiny knocks on your phone screen. This person has been praying silently for guidance, unsure if reaching out would heal or hurt. Heaven has answered those prayers by sending courage into their veins and clarity into their mind. Soon, hesitation will be replaced with action. Archangel Michael says this moment is part of a divine promise. It was always written that at the perfect time, when both souls were ready, heaven would orchestrate a call that would reconnect your hearts. That time is now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You may notice strange alignments before it happens, unexpected reminders of their presence, people mentioning their name out of nowhere, or your phone randomly lighting up with unseen notifications. These are spiritual ripples, preparing the way. The person who will call you has been through struggles that changed them. They've faced nights of solitude, days of regret, and moments when they nearly lost hope. Every tear they shed has been seen by the divine, and now healing is being sent through this reconnection. They've realized that life without you lacks meaning. Achievements feel hollow, victories empty, and even surrounded by others, they feel utterly alone. This deep loneliness is driving them to finally pick up the phone and bridge the distance. Archangel Michael says heaven will make sure this call doesn't slip away. Even if their courage falters, signs will push them forward until their trembling hands press, call, and destiny begins to speak. Type Amen to get blessing 666. When that call comes, your soul will recognize it before your mind does. You'll feel an unexplainable calmness wash over you, as if the angels themselves are holding your heart steady for this divine moment. The first sound of their voice will awaken emotions you thought you had buried. Old memories will return vividly. The way they made you laugh, the warmth of their words, the comfort of their presence. It will feel as if no time has passed. This call is not to reopen pain but to heal it. Words that were never spoken before will finally be said, bringing closure, clarity, and the possibility of a beautiful new beginning. Archangel Michael says your patience has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has watched you endure the silence, the wondering, and the unanswered longing. This call is heaven's way of rewarding your faith and resilience. Type Amen to get blessing 777. In the spiritual realm, angels are rejoicing, for they know this moment will restore something precious that was lost. Your destiny and theirs are intertwined, and heaven has fought fiercely to protect this connection from being destroyed. The loneliness they feel is mirrored in your heart too. At times, you felt an emptiness that no one else could fill. That's because your souls were meant to be aligned, and without this call, that alignment remained incomplete. They have tried to forget you, to move on, but every attempt failed. No matter the distractions, their thoughts always return to you, pulling them like a magnetic force they cannot resist. Archangel Michael says once this call is made, both of you will feel a spiritual release, a heavy weight lifting, a breath of relief, and a powerful sense of being guided by divine hands towards something greater. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The ringing of your phone will mark the breaking of silence that has lingered far too long. Heaven has chosen this exact period in your life because it's when both of you can finally hear each other's hearts without interruption or confusion. You might even feel a surge of energy moments before it happens, your intuition whispering that something significant is on its way. That's your soul recognizing its counterpart drawing closer. When you answer, you'll notice their voice trembling, filled with emotion they can no longer contain. It won't take long before you feel every ounce of love, regret, and longing flowing through each word they speak. Archangel Michael says this is more than a simple conversation, it's a divine reunion that will reset your path, bring healing to your spirit, and restore what was once thought to be permanently lost. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says this moment has been unfolding in heaven for longer than you know. Angels have been tirelessly weaving events, softening hardened hearts, and clearing away obstacles that once made this call impossible. This is not happening by chance, it is a divinely scripted miracle. Your person has been drowning in a sea of unshed words. Every day, their mind replays moments when they should have reached out but didn't, times when pride or fear held them back. Now, those emotions are burning away, leaving only one truth. They need you, and they need you now. Their dreams have been haunted by visions of you. Night after night, they see your face, hear your voice, and feel the warmth of a connection that refuses to die. These dreams are not mere fantasies, they are spiritual messages guiding them to pick up the phone and reconnect. Archangel Michael says when heaven orchestrates such a moment, no earthly force can prevent it. Even if they try to silence their heart once more, divine energy will move mountains to make sure that call is placed, bringing destiny into your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Every step they take now is guided by angels. Their thoughts are constantly interrupted by flashes of you smiling, laughing, standing beside them as if you never left. It's as though the universe is whispering that time has run out for silence, it's now or never. They've been carrying secrets they long to share with you. Confessions that weigh on their chest like heavy stones, words they've rehearsed countless times in solitude. This call will finally allow them to let go of the burden and speak the truth you deserve to hear. Heaven has been stirring emotions in both of you, synchronizing your hearts so when this moment arrives, nothing will feel forced. Instead, it will feel like you were both waiting your entire lives for this one conversation. Archangel Michael says this is not only about mending bonds, it's about fulfilling a divine contract made before either of you walked this earth. The spiritual connection you share is older than time itself, and this call is the moment that connection awakens fully. Type Amen to get blessing 222. In the days leading up to this divine moment, you may notice strange feelings you can't explain. Sudden surges of hope, random bursts of energy, or moments where your heart races without reason. These are signs from the divine realm, letting you know that something extraordinary is imminent. The person about to call you has battled their own darkness. They've faced nights of despair, questioning their worth, and feeling abandoned by everything they thought they understood. But through it all, one thought has remained constant: you. Heaven has been pouring light into their spirit, cleansing old wounds and giving them the strength they need to face you with honesty. This transformation is why the timing is perfect now. They are finally ready to approach you with an open, genuine heart. Archangel Michael says when your phone rings, don't hesitate. That sound will not just be a call, it will be heaven knocking, angels urging you to answer, and destiny unfolding in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Once this conversation begins, both of you will feel the walls between your hearts crumble. Barriers that years of silence built. Why? You will hear every struggle they endured, every moment they wished they could hold you again, and every second they spent praying for forgiveness and a second chance. This is not about the past mistakes, it's about the healing only heaven can orchestrate. The angels are standing by, ready to wrap both of you in warmth and light as you reconnect and begin anew. Archangel Michael says this call is the first step toward rewriting your story. The pages ahead are blank, waiting for you both to fill them with words of hope, unity, and love that will stand the test of time. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Even after the call ends, you will feel the presence of angels around you. A gentle peace will settle into your heart, and an inner knowing will tell you that everything is finally falling into divine order. The days following this moment will feel different. You'll wake up with renewed energy, a lighter soul, and a spiritual clarity that nothing can shake. That is heaven's confirmation that you answered destiny's call. Your person will feel it too. Relief will wash over them like a tidal wave, and they'll silently thank heaven for giving them the courage to reconnect. This act will heal more than just words, it will heal the very fabric of your souls. Archangel Michael says heaven has been waiting for this victory. Angels will rejoice because they know what this connection will bring: joy, healing, and blessings that neither of you can yet imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This moment is a gift. Not everyone is granted a second chance at something this powerful, but heaven has chosen you. You've endured, you've stayed strong, and now you're being rewarded with restoration that only the divine can bring. In the quiet hours of the night, as you prepare for this divine reconnection, feel the presence of angels surrounding you. They are guiding you, whispering reassurance, and ensuring your heart is prepared to receive the love and truth it has long awaited. Archangel Michael says this call is only the beginning. What follows will be blessings upon blessings, unexpected opportunities, mended relationships, and a deeper spiritual bond that no force can ever break again. When destiny finally speaks through that call, answer it with an open heart. Heaven has aligned everything perfectly for this one divine moment, and your life will never be the same again. Type Amen.